Hey guys, this is Billy Holmes with Holmes Hot Rod and Cycles again, bringing you a update video on the shop. As you can see, we have a big old mess, but we do have some walls going up. Me being tidy and clean and organized and a little bit of OCD, I guess you'd call it, having everything out here in the middle of the shop and pulled away from the walls is driving me nuts. But got to do it in order to get the walls up, to get high enough up on the ladders to do that. As you can see, we have some new tin roof is what we're using for the walls. It's a nice little metal, but the biggest thing I guess you can see is the C10, or actually a C30, sitting there in the middle of the shop. That is a 1965, I believe, C30, real C30 cabin chassis, I guess is what they called it maybe back then, because they didn't have an actual bed on it. But we were going to try and finish the entire shop and have everything 100% ready to go before we started bringing in customers. But let's face it, this stuff costs money, and the more stuff we do to try to make it better, the more money that costs. So we decided to bring in a quick little project, I guess you would call it, in order to get some money flow through here so we can continue to do what we want to do. So the customer is he's just north of Austin, and he has been waiting patiently for us to finish so we could do some wiring and some other things. So we called him, he brought it down, and it's been here for a few days. So we've been kind of going back and forth between the shop and the truck and the shop and the truck. As you can see there on the back, it is in for wiring, American Auto Wire kit. And I'm not going to get too detailed in the truck, but it has an LT engine in it. Really nice engine. It's completely stripped down, has square body front and rear suspension, axle, springs, different things like that. His plan is to put a flatbed, kind of a Western hauler is what I call it, type metal bed on it. And so he brought it in for some wiring, and then while he dropped it off, he also mentioned that he wanted some vintage air. So we have that ordered, and we will be working on that throughout the process to keep the money flowing. So that's what that truck is. Everything else is pulled out because we are working on this wall right here. As you can see, we need to bring everything out. We're slowly going this way. So we have that and this end cap to do, and it will be done. Plus a little bit of trim up top and stuff like that. That metal came off a roof from a house, an old house just northeast of Austin, Texas, and so it has a really good, nice look on it. There's a couple of pieces I'm not going to be able to use out of the stack outside just because they're kind of messed up and tore up, but for the most part, it's going up really nice. And the other video, like we mentioned, we were going to do the metal because a little bit more cost effective, quicker. And if we change our mind, we can always take it back down later on in the future and put wood up. But the wood looks good. It's just too expensive where I'm at, and too much work cutting them all down. These are exactly 14 feet, and our walls, as you can tell, are exactly 14 feet. So we haven't had to cut anything but the little pillars right here, that little angle out. But besides that, it is a full sheet of metal, so that makes it a lot easier. We're not having to cut these down to length. But you can see the walls there, moving some stuff around. Like I said, this is driving me nuts, so please forgive the mess. But that's kind of where we're at here. You can see the American Auto Wire is going in. We have a lot of it done. We just got the brake lines in from inline tube that we're going to put on for him as well. Like I said, I'm not going to make the video about the truck, but if it's here, we're going to walk around it. You can see this in a couple other videos that we've done, but we're almost done with the wiring, completely gutted. And of course, like I said, it's got the LT engine in it. I'll show you all that real quick. There it is. And we're going to try to get this as far along as possible for the customer. And so hopefully he can take it and finish it up and be done. But as you can see, we have quite a bit of mess, but we've picked up some new signs. We've hung some new signs. That's our little, I guess, addiction right now, signs and cans and different things like that. So we have a few more to hang up. And then we're going to, once the wall is done, we're going to finish running the electrical. We have the electrical already placed here. We just have to run some wires. This whole wall needs electrical, which we have the conduit already. And then we have to do the lights on the roof, of course, and then the switches over there by that main door. As you can see, we have more signs over there. So, but that's where we stand. It's kind of slow. It's only me working on a 10-foot ladder, putting 14-foot walls up. So it gets pretty sketchy here and there, but it's going up. Should be done maybe in the next couple of days. The biggest thing is if I run out of stuff, screws, wood, anything like that I need, the closest store to me that has that's probably 35 minutes away. So that's what sucks. I just can't go to the corner store and get any of that. We live out in the middle of nowhere. So that is probably the hardest part. Is I don't want to buy way too much, but I find myself buying not enough. So that's a problem. It's slowing me down. Like right now, I need to go to the store and buy some more, I guess, angled iron for that, so I can bolt those to the ground with concrete slags. So I got to close everything up, drive 40 minutes one way, pick all that stuff up, and then 40 minutes back. So that's what's killing me. But slowly but surely, it's getting done. That's a cool sign there. Picked that up at Conroe Swap Meet, that Paulson Oil Company. I've never seen that sign before, but that thing is rad. Hand painted. Super cool, super nice. Also picked up that gargoyle at Conroe Swap Meet. But anyway, there we are. Progress should be done in a couple of days. I'll bring another video out to y'all maybe in a couple weeks once the walls are all wrapped up and then I have everything cleaned up a little bit. This is horrible. I hate seeing the shop like that, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that goodness, and we will see you here in a couple of weeks with another progress. You can check us out on Facebook and Instagram. We update that a lot, daily, so you'll get a lot more action over there. YouTube's kind of slow rolling for right now until we get some vehicles and get some action going in, but Facebook, Instagram, still Holmes Hot Rods and Cycles. You can check us out, and we got some pretty cool content over there from our shows and different things we go to. So I appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all. I will see y'all next time.